church planting isn't new. Jesus, Peter, Paul, they were all church planters. Back then, the church planters looked a lot alike. Now, not so much. Church planting isn't new to Wichita either, but some exciting things have been happening in the last couple of years. Let's start with Aviator Church. Aviator began in Derby in 2008 with the help of many partner churches. Those churches sent money, labor, and even members to help Aviator get started. Now, Aviator has moved into the partnership role and is partnering with other churches in planting Journey the Way, True Life Church, Audacity Church, and Aviator North. Aviator isn't the only church sponsoring a church plant. Faith Baptist Church in Andover is sponsoring Legacy Church, a church that plans to launch in 2011, also in Andover. Victory Baptist, a young church itself, will sponsor Radical Praise, a new church that will begin meeting in the Midtown Good Neighbor Center in downtown Wichita. Emmanuel Baptist in Wichita is sponsoring Emmanuel, a Hispanic church that meets on the Emmanuel campus. Emmanuel in Newton plans to launch a Hispanic church on their campus in 2011. And Nueva Vida, a Hispanic church, is sponsoring Buenas Nuevas, a Hispanic church in Plainview. There are many other Hawkspa churches that are partnering to plant churches not just in Wichita, but across the country and around the world. That's a lot of activity, but what about the fruit? In 2008 and 2009, 6 new churches were planted in the Wichita area. In 2009, there were 707 people in those churches on an average Sunday morning. That's only 7% of the total number of people in Heart of Kansas churches, but here's the cool part. In 2009, those church plants had 94 baptisms. That's 25% of the baptisms for Hawkspa churches. That means that for every 8 people in one of those church plants on a Sunday morning, one of them was recently baptized by that church. This year, 2 church plants have launched, and the fruit looks even better. So, what's next? At least 5 churches plan to launch in 2011. One of them will be started in North Wichita to reach the second-generation immigrant community that lives there. This is Benny. He left the gang life when he gave his life to Christ. He began a Bible study that has grown into a weekly gathering of over 50 people.
I've led from the south side. On the south side, I've led other rival gangs from the north side. I've read actually every enemy I've ever had. I've led them to the Lord now, and it's all through him. You know, he's the one that does it. He's the one that pulls them in. But it's really nice to see the way he just changed people around. I mean, these 2 girls that are right here, they're from rival gangs, and they call each other, and they fellowship, and they hang out. And I got guys that are from the Southside gang that we were mortal enemies, and they call me up for prayer, and we're helping each other out. So, God's doing big things, and he's going to do bigger things. He's going to take back this hood. We're going to plant a big church here in the north side. God already put it on our hearts, and he told us he's going to build a big church. You see the people, it's not getting any smaller. And so he's going to do what he says he's going to do, and we're just...
So that's what's been happening and what's happening next. The only question left is, how will you be involved?